What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Northeast Florida surf fishing forecast down here in Ponte Vedra Boulevard, a couple miles south of our pier. Water is, well, it's mud in shallow, guys. You can see the waves, grayish color. But the good news is, not too far off the beach, there's some really green water. Winds are west-northwest right now, and they're very light. We're going to have incoming tide the rest of the afternoon, so there's a good chance that water might start clearing up. It might even be cleaner north of here, closer to the inlet. What's up, Buckness? So if you can find clean water, you're going to find fish. But if I was going to set up in Ponte Vedra, I would definitely have my pliers ready to get off sharks, catfish, and stingrays. Look how close the sandbar is right here. This is real shallow trough right here, guys. And where that wave's cresting, then you go north, it's out a little bit further, so I'd probably set up down there. I mean, my goodness. The sandbar's right here. If I waited out, I'd get up on that sandbar pretty fast. Go a little bit south where all the surfers are, and its sandbar is much further out. At least with the swells, you can see the sandbars where they are. That doesn't mean there won't be fish in there, guys. I've caught whiting and pompano that close, but with this dirty water, not so much. I think that clean water might make it. The waves right here, when they're breaking on that shallow sandbar, they already have some tint of that green in it. It does, but I think, man, that water's trying to clean up. It really is. In this direction, when the waves are breaking on that outside bar, there's actually green in the waves. I believe it's moving its way slowly north to south. Hope that's the case. Water temperatures right now, guys, 72 here in Jax. Flagler 74. A lot of people on the beach down there too. And Fernandina 70. And you got Mr. Sandpiper. He's been wearing out the sand fleas right there for a while now. We need it. We need clean water. This Pompano are just cruising on by in this dirty water. But if you haven't seen the winds forecast, yep, the minute that clean water moves in, Steve, it's amazing how fast the fish start biting. The winds, if you saw them tomorrow, northeast, 15 to 20 in the first part of the day, backing off to 8 to 10. So if the current don't get too crazy, that water might clean up real nice in the afternoon. And on Wednesday and Thursday, east, northeast, east winds 15 to 20 both days. You're looking at 3 to 5 foot surf. So if it's straight east and 3 to 5 foot, I know that'll deter a lot of people. It'll be hard to fish on the high tide. Look at that, man. Those waves are getting clean right there on that bar right there. It's gonna make it in, I think, this afternoon. Tide will turn and we'll start pushing in. But those straight east winds, you got to remember, they don't really produce a north to south or south to north current. It'll be in and out. So if you got your Sputniks, you can really fish the lower tide and land on the sandbar right before it and really do well. I have caught a lot of big fish in this area on east winds. One of the craziest days I was down here, it was east about 20 to 25, going straight in my face. And a 4-ounce Sputnik was holding, and we were using sand fleas, and we filled a cooler with whiting, all of them 15, 16, 17 inches. It was every single cast. But the minute, probably about an hour and a half after the tide turned to come back in, that was it, because it just pushed us too far back. And when you're throwing against the wind, you don't get quite the cast. Thought I saw some sand fleas, but the bird's eating them. I'm not gonna mess with him. He's finding his food. Nobody fishing either. There's a good sandbar right there. Right there. And the clean water is literally coming in now. Oh, I gotta back up. Tide's coming in. That wave almost got me, guys. But this afternoon might be good. I don't know if over the weekend there was some monster pompano caught. TJ, man, he caught I think it was 19 and a half or something like that. Huge pompano on live sand fleas. So you can find some sand fleas. They're definitely eating them. Fresh shrimp, clam, fish bites. You put the bait where they're at and you're probably going to catch a fish. So just bring your sand flea rake. Those sand fleas are very scattered right now still. So last year at this time I have photos where I was finding huge schools of them down here in Pompano Beach. Not the case so far. If you were down here, it's crazy because right now, right where I'm standing, to the right of me when the waves are breaking on the bar, complete mud. To the left of me, complete green. So that water's trying to clean up. If the wind stays light, it might be a very productive afternoon for someone. They'll find a good patch of clean water, guys. Bring some fresh baits and get on that sandbar, find a good run out, and catch some fish. I think that's all we got. Next few days, hopefully you get out there. Don't let the east winds deter you. If the current's not too bad, you can definitely fish and feel a cooler. And don't forget, we need all of your support for the May 7th tournament. Proceeds go to help veterans that are suffering from PTSD, the 5-star Veterans Center here in Northeast Florida. So if you like to surf fish and you like to help veterans, this is your tournament. And once we post up some more on social media, we'd love all your help in spreading it far and wide. We'd like to get, man, it'd be great to get a couple hundred anglers to join us. We got Kids Division 2 and the Kids Division. Let me tell you, they're the first place for the kids in Whiting and Pompano are going to be ecstatic with what they get. Usually the kids are they get a little bit lesser prizes, but we wanted to turn that around this year so they can really get hooked up and give them something to shoot for. But I'm gonna get back to work. Hope y'all get out there and fish. If you do, you know where to post up the reports. Northeast Florida, Broken Reel 23 on Facebook, guys. If you're not on that group yet and you're on Facebook, hit the join button. A couple of simple questions to answer and you're in. No spam though. We don't put up with spam. We got enough of that. Oh yeah, here we hold on. I found some buddies. There we go. That wave, a ton of them just went down with the wave. Oh yeah, Brian, that's the light yellow and white. So if the water cleans up, I think that would be the color I would use today. There goes another white one. Tons of white coquina clams in this area. That white color on the floats has really been producing too here lately. There's a little run out right in front of me too. I bet there's some whiting in there right now. All right, guys. I'm gonna head off the beach before I go get my stuff and want to fish. It's getting very tempting with that clean water coming in. We'll catch y'all later.